환영합니다, 손님.
How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another video of Library of Ruina, the modded series. I'm DemoonicWolf, and today we're taking on the Thorn Workshop mod. So, with that, guys, let's go ahead and jump right in. Uncle, we're back. Earlier than expected, huh? Hehe, it was a piece of cake if you asked me to do this much for my skills. Listen here, do you understand how much you're annoying me with your non-stop bickering? Hey, but we did a good job. I don't usually say I'm good at that. As for a grade 3 fixer who can't even concentrate on her work. Come on, stop fighting. So, how did you handle this one? There's nothing to handle. It was just to put some barbed wire around a building to keep people out. You said it wouldn't be dangerous. That's why I sent you to. It was enough for me to go alone. That crazy mid-me. But since I went with you, we wrapped up pretty quickly and you didn't get bored. You were the one that got bored and even slept. I did almost all the work. I did all the parts that you, my sister, couldn't reach. Are you really taking credit for as little as that? If you didn't do at least that much, you'd be dead by my hands. If it wasn't for me, you'd still be hitting the barbed wires. You're as short as a little boy, so you couldn't even reach the fence. There's nothing you can't say to your heavenly sister. You're talking like an oldie again. Are you messing with me, you punk? Stop, my ears hurt. So, did you do anything else besides that? On our way back, my sister bought me a sandwich at Ham Ham Pang Pang. Why am I getting distortion detective vibes? You had a sandwich and talked a lot. She kept talking on her way back, so I had to cover her mouth with something to bite. Exactly. Too many words. What do both of you even mean? Nothing good, right? Well, I'm glad everything went fine other than that. Let's stop the chit-chat. I'll explain our next job, so listen carefully. Another request came in, commissioned by the workshop where everything is ruined. It's not even a request. It's just what the boss told me to do. The boss made a request. Something else to do. Have you ever heard about the library? The library is definitely an urban nightmare. It was, until recently. Now it's a star of the city. Not too long ago, it was an urban nightmare, but quickly rose to a star of the city. That's really raising the stakes on an unimaginable rate. Uncle, don't tell me we have to go to the library. Correct, the boss asked me to go to the library. Why are you going to the library? Do you have a book to look for? The books you get from the people there will help promote the workshop. All the stuff written in them will be useful too. What's up with that reasoning? You must have your own thoughts on this. I don't really understand though. A star of the city all of a sudden? I'm nervous. I'm nervous as well. But what can I do? If they want me to do it, I have to. Even so. What? Me and Buzz are going together. Do you think we're going to screw up? Of course not. If it's Big Sis and Uncle together, then there won't be any problems. If you know, don't whine and get ready to go. That's right. Even if you cry, it won't change the situation at hand. Just do it as usual and that's enough. Get in, fight hard, get out, and it's over. What in the world could be more simple? Easy for you to say. Okay, if you don't overdo it, it'll be fine. When this is over, I'll buy you something delicious. You better keep your word, sister. Then make preparations as soon as possible, cause I'm leaving soon. Thorn Workshop. It's been a while since I heard that name. Do you know anything about it? Only roughly. It used to be a popular workshop. Popular? Don't you think it's the other way around by listening to them? I don't know the exact details, but I've heard that one of the products that they were selling had a huge problem and had to close down after having to pay a huge compensation. Well, looking at the guys we just saw, it doesn't look like they're out of business. That doesn't mean things are looking good, though. Do you know what equipment they use? I heard they use barbed wires and sharp thorns. Other than that, not very helpful information. But if it's the book of fixers from a collapsing workshop, I think it should have some pretty interesting stuff written in it. Certainly, I think it's going to be a little different from ordinary workshop fixers. Then I'll get ready to greet the guests and you prepare to receive them. Yes, yes, I'll do as you say, ma'am. By the way, no matter how you look at those bob wires, I think they're going to hurt a lot if you get poked. Just get ready to entertain them in your spare time. An old-fashioned place, just as I've heard. So huge! I think it's bigger than most small buildings in the city. It's so bright that it hurts my eyes. Welcome, dear guests. I am Angela, the director and librarian of my role's namesake. Truss, fixer of Thorn Workshop. Nice to meet you. Likewise, Buzz, fixer of Thorn Workshop. And my name is Midme. Yes, I'm glad to see you. I'm sure you know we're here to get the books. Should we go through there to proceed? Yes, you can go straight in. I was a little nervous, but you're kinder than I thought. It's nice to be kind, but you can't ignore boundaries. Be more careful, especially Mr. Buzz, as he is getting older. I won't deny it, but this library and the invitations, no matter how much I think about it, I really don't understand. Who could possibly understand all this? There's no point in dragging it out, so let's hurry in. May you find your book in this place. Alright guys, let's go ahead and jump into the statistics of the Thorn Workshop. A Thorn Workshop fixer's page. 96 HP, 43 stagger resist, 2 to 5 on the dice rolls. HP resistances are normal for slash and crush, endured for stab. Stagger resistances are all normal. Moving over to the passive abilities, we have Thorn Manipulation. At the start of the scene, if this character has 6 or more thorns, gain 1 haste. Thorny Cloak. At the start of the act, gain 3 thorns. Moving over to the pages, we have Forced Augmentation. On use, gain 6 thorns and 2 fragile next scene. On hit, if the user has 5+ thorns, inflict 1 fragile next scene. Maintenance of Wires. On use, if user has +4 thorns, draw 2 pages. On hit, gain 1 thorns. Thorns. When hit, deal X damage to the attacker and subtract 1/3 of thorns stack. Can stack up to 15. Increase ongoing damage by half of thorns on self. No entry. On use, if user has 6+ thorns, give 2 thorns to all allies. Bob Wire Shield. Combat start. During this scene, upon winning a clash with defensive dice, deal damage to the opponent equal to thorn on self. On clash win, gain 5 thorns. On clash win, gain 2 thorns. Reorganize. On use, gain 3 thorns. Sharp Bob Wire. On use, restore 1 light. On hit, gain 3 thorns. On hit, gain 1 thorns. Alright. So that seems like that's all of it. Yep. Doesn't seem like they have anything else, and we're going to be using Yasod's team. So, yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Why is it dark? You guys notice that? Is it darker than usual? What? Wait. Wait, what? Wait, what's going... What's going on? Okay, I'm a little confused here. Alright, so apparently something's going on. I don't know exactly what's going on, but my characters are attacking each other. Why is that happening? That started at the get-go. What the fuck? Does one of them have a thing that makes us attack each other? Huh. It's a little weird. What the? What? Wait. What is this? Revenge, simple-minded, rage. Why are you attacking us? Why are you attacking him? Is there something I don't get? This would be something that'd be really unique if I'm thinking about something right now. So, and you guys let me know in the comments down below. But are these characters like enemies? Do they not like each other? Is there like a passive ability that I don't know that if they're in the same team, they attack each other? If so, that is very interesting. But like I said, I have no idea what's going on here. He's got 8 strength. What the fuck? Okay, he did. Why the hell are they attacking each other? Well, he's also attacking Yasod, so... What is going on? What is going on? I am facing myself along with these assholes. What the hell is going on here? I have no idea. Why are you guys doing your own shit? I can't, dude, they don't fucking like each other or some shit. All right, we're gonna heal him up. And he's dead. What the fuck just happened? I understand, guys. I understand. You're killing each other because you probably had an argument, but we can't be doing that. They're still going. What is this? What is this? I don't understand. I'm so confused. What is going on? I'm so confused on what's going on here. My characters are just like, no, hide amongst ourselves, kill each other dead. Oh, he just died. Why did he? Oh, Thorns. Yeah, Thorns killed him. That makes sense. Yeah, can you stop? Can you stop? Jesus. Time to move on to the big boys. Truss's Page, 195 HP, 121 stagger resist, 2 to 6 on the dice rolls. HP resistances are normal for slash and stab, endured for crush. Stagger resistances are normal for slash and crush, endured for stab. Rage, restore 1 additional light at the start of each scene. At the end of each scene, starting with the 6th scene, if there are no other allies alive, enter a state of rage. If the character has rage, mass attack, Thorn Outrage is used this scene. Thornfield, at the start of the scene, give 1 thorn to all allies. On a successful hit, gain 2 thorns up to 3 times per scene. Thorn Whip, offensive dice gain power equal to 1/3 of thorns on self, up to +3. Battle Ready, draw 2 more pages at the start of the act. Thorny Cloak, at the start of the act, gain 3 thorns. Fierce Attack, combat start, if user has +6 thorns, gain 1 strength. On clash win, inflict 2 feeble and 2 bleed next scene. Bobbed Wire Reinforcement, on use, gain 2 thorns and add Thornfield to hand. Alright, so that's all the unique pages in her shelf. Moving over to Buzz's Page, 185 HP, 67 stagger resist, 4 to 6 on the dice rolls. HP resistances are endured for slash, normal for stab and crush. Stagger resistances are normal for slash and stab, endured for crush. Master, at the start of the scene, if this character has 5 or more thorns, gain 1 haste. If the character has 7 or more thorns, gain 1 strength 2. Upon winning a clash, gain 2 thorns up to 3 times per scene. Pair of Thorny Gloves, increase outgoing stagger damage by half of thorns on self. Strangulation, on use, if user has 4+ thorns, boost minimum roll of all dice on this page by 2. On clash win, next dice deals +5 damage. On hit, if this dice deals 10 or more damage, inflict 2 feeble and fragile next scene. Now moving over to Mid-Me's Page, 154 HP, 55 stagger resist, 2 to 6 on the dice rolls. HP resistances are all normal. Stagger resistances are normal for slash and stab, endured for crush. Thorn Armor, at the start of the scene, if this character has 4 or more thorns, gain 1 protection and stagger protection. 1 hit, deal stagger damage equal to the stack of thorns on self to the attacker. Thorn Manipulation, at the start of this scene, if this character has 6 or more thorns, gain 1 haste. Stinging attack on use. If user has 5+ thorns, all dice on this page gain 1 power. On hit, if this dice deals 8 or more damage, gain 4 thorns. Bobbed wire. On use, if user has 5+ thorns, gain 1 protection and stagger protection. Alright. And that seems to be all the statistics of the Thorn Workshop. Now let's go ahead and finish this off. And let's hope our characters don't kill each other. God damn, what is wrong with you guys? Just started like attacking each other. I have no control over that. Please don't attack each other. Ah, good. I have control. Wow. That's cool. Nice. Alright, so it seems like we're doing alright right now. Would be better if my team didn't kill each other. They're like, yes, murder each other, fuck them. We want to help the enemy, not kill the enemy. Why would we do that? Shoot them up. That's such a good EGO page. Love it. Okay, he's hurting himself. That sucks. Dude, the thorns, though, that could actually be, like, really good in certain situations. Maybe we give some of these guys' pages to, what is it? Hakma's team, because they have sustain. Hokma. It's been a minute since I've actually said his name. Okay, so she's staggered. He's staggered, which is good. Oh shit, he died! That is not good! We're literally killing ourselves. Probably one of the things that I always hated about certain things is the whole thorns. Thorns is a pain in the ass, or it can be. This isn't gonna do much to like any of them, I guess. Well, it's gonna kill him and deal damage to her. Oh man, I really should have killed her. Wait a minute. Oh no! You know what happened? I didn't even realize it. Fuck! So what happened is Dautus took too much damage and he technically died, but he recovered his HP back and it immediately stopped the phase even though we didn't finish what we needed to do. Ah, fuck. Boom, 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 hurting himself. Holy shit, he is just wrecking his life. There we go, she's dead. So now we don't have rage coming at us. Which, after I finish this fight, I will do this again so we can see exactly what that looks like. Because that's interesting. I do want to see what that looks like. Sister Buzz. No. Fit me. Dude, the uncle! Dude, he's gotta feel like shit. Sorry, Buzz, but you have some explaining to do to your brother if he's still alive. But this is the city, so he's probably not. Man, that's fucked up for me to say. Nice. That guy's dead. Yeah. There it is. There's nothing left to say. The curtain calls for the reception of Thorn Workshop. Rage. At the start of the scene, gain 2 strength and recover 10% of max HP. Dice power +2. Ooh. Thorn Outrage. Mass individual, single use, on use, gain 3 thorns. Then we're just gonna press P because, you know, we could just attack it, her. Oh! What the fuck? He just died! Oh my... I've seen all kinds of workshops and weapons in my life as a fixer, but I still can't get used to some of them. A barbed wire growing right from a weapon. I never imagined anything like that. What weapon did you use before entering the library? I've tried a number of various things just like other fixers. Which weapon was the most common then? I went from swords to guns to spears just to find the one that fits my hand. I was changing weapons so often that it's hard to pick just one out of all of them. Well, it's okay if it's hard to answer. I'm not curious enough to get a clear answer for it. But why are you asking all of a sudden? You can handle any weapon now with the power of the library, but I'm just a bit curious which one you liked the most when you were a fixer. It's quite impressive that you'd care so much about me. I shouldn't have brought it up. All right. So let's go ahead and burn these books. Here we go. So the possibility of us getting all the books is pretty low because we got 1, 2, 3, and yeah, I kind of figured. I figured. All right, guys, here's the passes that we get to use with these pages. So, starting off with Buzz's page, we have Master. At the start of the scene, if this character has 5 or more thorns, gain 1 haste. If the character has 7 or more thorns, gain 1 strength 2. Upon winning a clash, gain 2 thorns up to 3 times per scene. Pair of Thorny Gloves. Increase ongoing stagger damage by half of thorns on self. Thorny Cloak. At the start of the act, gain 3 thorns. All right. Now moving over to the next one on Truss's page, we have Thornfield. At the start of the scene, give 1 thorn to all allies. On a successful hit, gain 2 thorns up to 3 times per scene. Thorn Whip. Offensive dice gain power equal to 1/3 of thorns on self up to 3 times. And on mid-me's, we have Thorn Armor. At the start of the scene, if this character has 4 or more thorns, gain 1 protection and stagger protection. 1 hit, deal stagger damage equal to stacks of thorns on self to the attacker. Thorn Manipulation. At the start of the scene, if this character has 6 or more thorns, gain 1 haste. And with that, everyone, that is going to conclude this video. So I really hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, go ahead and let me know by hitting that like button. And if you're new to the channel and you want to become part of the pack, go ahead and hit that sub button and notification bell to know when a new video goes up. Also, don't forget to leave me a comment down below because all comments are well appreciated. And with that, everyone, I'm DemoonicWolf, and I'll see you all in the next video that I make because I am